Hear the music? Mm. One more song, y'all. Slovakia. One more second. One more song. One more song. Bear with me. One more round. Yeah. Let's get it, Joe. Get it. All right, first we're gonna start it off. The water, y'all. The water. The water. Most High in Christ. Once again, you locked in. This is the Hidden Truth Revealed. Okay, let me get this light right here. Put a little light on it. A little more light on it. It's locked in. Okay. That way they can't say they didn't see me. I hope y'all can hear me clear. This is the Hidden Truth Revealed. ISUPK, Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, under Commanding General Yahanna. ISUPK, 1 West 125th Street, 1969. Albert Bivens taught the seven heads. The seven heads raised up Commanding General Yahanna to the highest ranking Commanding General. All right. To the highest ranking general, 13 shell Commanding General Yahanna. And when everybody else left, he stayed and continued to push this work, push this truth. As you can see, we doing it. We are doing it. Big up to the ISUPK. We was in headquarters, Harlem. We was in Harlem, marched through Harlem, and fed and clothed our brothers and sisters. While everybody else hates the immigrants. Everybody else cannot stand the immigrants. They cannot stand Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, specifically of North, Central, and South America. Specifically, see, Black people, when we say Black, we're talking of the 12 tribes of Israel, right? The 12 tribes of Israel consist of the so-called Negro, the so-called Haitian, the so-called West Indian, Caribbean, Black Caribbean, all right? The so-called natives, the so-called indigenous, the so-called Taino, the so-called Hispanic, the so-called Latino, all right? Specifically of North, Central, and South America. Yes, we are scattered abroad. However, the 12 tribes of Israel were put into captivity here in this Western Hemisphere. Africans are not Black. I know you're saying to yourself, oh, but they got melanin in their skin. Don't they got Black skin? Black is a denotation of the curses that we live under. All right, our history. Black is specific to a group of people, one group of people. Nobody else on the earth is called Black except Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, the so-called Black Americans. Nobody else is called Black. You cannot find that. Africans are not called Black. They don't call themselves Black. Only time they call themselves Black is when they're trying to sell you roses after the club. When they're trying to sell you bootleg CDs or some oils. All right? They try to sell you a dashiki. Okay, they want you to come to their Afro Beats concert. That's when they try to identify as Black. But any other time, you know what they identify as. Nigerian, Kenyan, Somalian, Ethiopian. They are not Black. All right? Black is specific for us. All right? Okay? And we got to claim that and take that back. Because not only are the Jewish people or the Palestinians or the Arabs or the Europeans culture vultures, or the Asians culture vultures, but also the Africans are culture vultures, right? All these nations, all the heathen nations outside of who we are, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, are culture vultures and still our culture, all right? And they hate and despise us. To this day, they hate and despise us. You can't do anything without being hated by them. We continue to strive for their goodness or their love. Y'all know it's true. Okay? Don't nobody do it except us, like how we do it. Nobody does it like how we do it. We love the oppressor. Am I right or wrong? We love the European. We getting ready to celebrate his holiday. Not ours. Ours is Hanukkah. Okay? To all those online, oh man, Jersey City in the house. Gio from Oceana. My brother came and saw us. He saw us, man. He came to New York City, came to Harlem. Shout out to that brother, man. He took that trip. Came up, my first time meeting him in person. Always comes to the classes. Shout out to you, brother. If you online, man. Yo, if you still online, man, I just want to let you know the water for coming and supporting us. Okay, brother came out there and respected us and supported us. Saw the mighty work that we did down there in Harlem. Yeah, there we go. Saw that mighty work we did down there in Harlem. And I know, brother, I know you was that tall. Brother, like 6'7". I didn't know you was that tall, man. Computer be having you tricked and fooled. Right? Brother is 6'7" or something. He just stood up there. I'm like, oh. But brother, more often. Come more often. Come on through here, man. You see what it is. Everybody see what it is, what we doing. He's seen it. He's seen it live and direct. He's seen us march through Harlem and put clothes on the backs of men, women, and children that everybody hates and despises. Y'all, yo, let me tell you, man, America cannot stand the Hispanic. But you know who does love? ISUPK. We love them, boy. We love our people because I am Hispanic. I am Native American. I'm not just a Negro or a nigga or whatever you want to identify us as and limit us and put us in this box. Hispanics and black people are the same people. Hispanic and black people are the same people. Black Caribbean people and black American people are the same people. You're feeding into the propaganda of division that was created by your slave masters, and it does not work in the ISUPK. It will not work in here. It doesn't, and never has, and never will. Okay? I am Puerto Rican. I am Cuban. I am Mexican, Guatemalan, El Salvadoran, Venezuelan, Guyana. Why they beefing? Because the oppressor wants to steal. Got you going to war against your own people. Got you hating and despising your own people. Forget about that. There ain't no need for you hating your own people. They hate you enough. You know how you can hate the Hispanic, how you can hate the black person. And I ain't talking about them Hamites. Right? Straight love for each other in these tribes, man. All 12 tribes are the same. We are one nation. We are one people. Okay? All right? Okay? All right? So it was beautiful and great, but they love to divide. And we're not going to do it. We're going to unite and bring together in the spirit of Christ, the Yahawashi Mashiach, who is the king, who is the king of Israel, and will rule this entire planet and have the 144,000 rule with him. All right? You see, I got my lean, I got my shades. Okay, y'all know it's just cooling, it's just style. Y'all can't, I know they can't stand that. They're going to get on there and say, why you got shades on? Ain't it December? Why is he wearing shades? We want to see your eyes. Why is he got shades on? Because we cold. Because we something you not. That's why. We the superheroes of the planet. Huh? You see Batman and Cyclops and who else? Give me some more. Daredevil, Power Rangers, all that. You see all these superheroes, they put a mask on or protect their faces or got some type of power connected. Yeah, these shades give me a little bit of power. That's what it is. It's called style. All right? To everybody online, yo, comment with me. Throw in your comments and your questions. Go ahead. I'm about to play this clip from the devil himself. I'm about to play these clips from the devil himself. Now, we've been talking about it. We bash on each other about our music. Now, first part of this show, I'm going to bash the enemy. I'm going to bash the enemy, and then I'm going to talk about ourselves. Yes, we do it to ourselves. But first, I'm going to bash this enemy, this disgusting monster we got to fix. Mm-hmm. The devil does not want your unity, man. We talk about this for at least 20 minutes. Can I talk about this for at least 20 minutes? Let me talk about this for at least 20 minutes. I hope y'all can see with me. Yeah, there we go. Play these shorts.
So that bothers me when Jay gets on the interview, when Leor gets on.
Let me break it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me break it down.
So that bothers me when Jay gets on the interview, when Leor gets on the interview, and people don't ask the questions that they ask me. If you never ask me that question, I'm fine. But because y'all continuously ask me these questions, how come when they get on in front of a camera, y'all don't ask them. And if they give you a like one little question to pivot, y'all just be pressing me. So I'm just like, give me the same, give them, like just make it fair. But either way, I want to know the answer because I can't get a fair one with him. I can't get a conversation.
Well, I've been hearing you talk about your past issues with him.
Nah, I'm saying, you're not hearing what I'm saying. If Nori's going to ask me these questions
Yes.
and trigger me to where I need to talk to other people, then he needs to ask them the questions. That's what I'm saying.
Is Leor the reason Jay-Z and Dame Dash is not together?
If Leor was the reason, then they never were together in the first place.
So that bothers me when Jay gets on the interview, when Leor gets on the interview, and people don't ask the questions that they ask me. If you never ask me,
Y'all saw that, right? Okay. Dame Dash and Jay-Z started their own music company. They started their own record label. Of course, they have to go under other flags or under companies in order to push, right? But Jay-Z and Dame Dash started their own. They started their own. The Water Rise, what's going on, Rise Lee? They started their own Rockefeller Records. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Jay-Z. I'm not the biggest fan of Dame Dash. But this shows and illustrates how the Jewish man, the devil, the synagogue of Satan, Revelation chapter 2, verse 9, Revelation chapter 3, verse 9, how they want our division because in our division, they can make more money. They can impoverish us. And keeping us in poverty, allows them to get richer. It allows them to continue to have control. So Dame Dash was the front runner, was the starter of Rockefeller Records. And the number one artist was Jay-Z. Now, they might bump heads as brothers, but Dame Dash would give Jay-Z creative artist rights, freedom. He gave him a large percentage of the company. We doing this together. One brother from Harlem, one brother from Brooklyn. Both from the ghetto. Both from the pride. Both from the struggle. All that. Let's make this money. And bring our brothers and our teams together to create more and more and more revenue and money. Now, I'm not saying that I support all the things that they said in their rap music or their imagery and how they treated people. I'm not saying that. However, I do recognize when brothers should be brothers. And let's have some honor as brothers. Okay? All right? So we're getting the backdrop here. Dame Dash is saying every time he goes to do an interview, every time he goes in front of a journalist or a reporter or a podcast content creator, they always ask him about the questions of him and Jay-Z and why y'all split up. And they don't stop asking him the question. They harp on it. Even if he goes, I don't want to talk about it. They just push it and push it and push it. So what he's saying is, how come nobody really asked Leor Cohen, whom Jay-Z left Rockefeller Records to join Leor Cohen? Right? And he's like, y'all should stress them like you stress me. He's right for that. And he said, I want to know the answer. And I want y'all to hear it. Okay? Because these brothers should have stayed together. Right? If anybody is going to own music or run music, it should be the artists. It should be the people who made it what it is. It should be the business of us, by us and for us, and it's yada, 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 et cetera, et cetera. It should be all us. Wu-Tang should be ran by brothers, right? Okay, the businesses should be brothers and sisters, and it should just be us. I'm going to play these clips.
That question, I'm fine. But because y'all continuously ask me these questions, how come when they get on in front of a camera, y'all don't ask them. And if they give you like one little question to pivot, y'all just be pressing me. So I'm just like, give them, like just make it fair. But either way, I want to know the answer because I can't get a fair one with him. I can't get a conversation.
Well, I've been hearing you talk about your past issues with him.
Nah, I'm saying, you're not hearing what I'm saying. If Nori's going to ask me these questions and trigger me to where I need to talk to other people, then he needs to ask them the questions. That's what I'm saying.
Is Leor the reason Jay-Z and Dame Dash is not together?
If Leor was the reason, then they never were together in the first place.
So that bothers me when Jay gets on an interview. Let me break it down to you like this. Let's say you had a brick, but you didn't cook so well. So you go to your man and say, yo, I need you to cook that for me, 1,000 grams. He knows how to make it into 2,000 grams. He takes the 1,000, gives you your 1,000, but doesn't tell you he just made 1,000. Would you be? I shook that shit up. And I benched the people from the other culture that I didn't think were treating us fairly, like a Leor Cohen.
Right.
I like to call them out by name.
Right.
Which a lot of us don't do. I shook that shit up. And I benched the people from the other culture that I didn't think were treating us fairly, like a Leor Cohen.
Right.
I like to call them out by name.
Right.
Which a lot of us don't.
When Nori asked him that question, and the specific question for those who didn't watch it was,
is Leor the reason Jay-Z and Dame Dash is not together?
His response to that question was, if Dame and Jay were really together, then I couldn't have been the reason that they.
This is the devil right here. I want y'all to hear. Did y'all hear that? Hear what Leor Cohen says about Dame Dash and Jay-Z. This is the trick of Satan, man. Satan loves to put your mind at black on black crime. But black people hate each other anyway. Black people do it to each other. Black people hate. It's black on black, man. I can't go out the door. It's black folks killing. It's the black folks selling drugs. It's the black women being horrible. It's the black women being disgusting. It's the black men being monsters. Black. Can't stand them. They do it to each other. And you're saying this about your own people. You'll say this about your own children. You'll say this about your own parents. Right? This is how you look at your people, because the devil continues to push this in your mind. Go to social media. Ask about black relationships on social media. Black men and black women. Oh my goodness. It's a gang war. It's a straight up sex war, a family feud between black men and black women. No, y'all don't do this. Oh, y'all don't do that. Oh, you're horrible. High value. 100,000. Oh, you need to be with this. Oh, you a gold digger. Oh, she do that. Oh, she's so mean. Oh, they horrible. Passport bros. Satan continues to do this. Satan continues to do this to us because division is the strongest thing that you can do to a people when you want to control them. If you want to control a people, you keep them divided or at odds with each other. And then you can side with both of them. This is exactly what they do. So when you have Leor Cohen, the European Jewish man who runs music in the music industry, he can see Dame Dash and Jay-Z, and he will see that, ooh, well, he's the rapper. He don't really rap. He ain't really rapping, Jay-Z. He's not doing all the work that you do. He ain't on stage like you. Yeah, he might call a few people to set up a show, but you the real cash cow. You the one that's making the money. You're the man. So he puts that in his ear. This is something that happens in politics. This is something that happens in our society through the media. You divide the woman from the child. The man from the woman from the man. You divide the father from the son. You divide the mother from the daughter. You keep dividing. That's what the devil is going to do. He's going to seek whom he can devour. You ever see what he does with the prey? You ever see when it talks about a lion, right? On its prey, it's using that same concept to talk about to talk about the devil. It's going to go after the weak first, or the slowest first. Okay? It's going to capitalize off of us having odds or issues with each other. How come we can't just keep it in-house? If there is an issue between black men and black women, how come we can't just keep it in-house and still show love to each other? Why must we make it this 400, 500 year feud? Why must we make it these rivalries? Why can't we just put it all on the table? It's funny I say table, because you know that's the big old thing. What do you bring to the table? Let's stop. Because our mentality has been created for us by the oppressor, by the people that rule over us. You might not even know it's done to you because it could be done subconsciously. We do it on everything. Give me some things, y'all. I'm gonna play this, but give me some things that we as black people divide on. Please give me some things. Give me some examples so that I can shout them out here on the Hidden Truth Reveal. Give me some examples as to the things we divide on. Please.
If Leor was the reason, then they never were together in the first place.
Right. But I think he's right on that. But I do think there could have been more of an elaborate answer. Are you the one that showcased that? Did you give him the option? Did you push him, make him aware of what he could do and that what you would support? Did you give him the idea to do that? Did you violate and have meetings behind his back?
Well, let it play again.
So when that meeting happened, when Dame was yelling, who made that meeting? It's a tape of it and me being mad. Those are questions I think should be asked, and people want to know. It's the elephant in the room.
I'm sick of this shit. Go get Leor.
When Nori asked him that question, and the specific question for those who didn't watch it was,
Is Leor the reason Jay-Z and Dame Dash is not together?
his response to that question was, if Dame and Jay were really together, then I couldn't have been the reason that they split.
If Leor was the reason, then they never were together in the first place.
Y'all see that? And y'all hear how Nori go, yeah, that's deep. If Leo is the reason as to why they're divided, they never were together in the first place. Listen. This is what we need to understand, right? One of the key things that we need to do and understand as a people, first and foremost, one of the main things we need to do as a people and understand this is hardships, trials, issues, tribulation, things that are going to be conflictive are going to happen. It is inevitable. It is inevitable. Right? Isn't it inevitable that these things are going to happen? What do you believe? What y'all believe? I believe that these things just won't happen. But New Edition said, sunny days, everybody loves them. But baby, can you stand the rain? Isn't it inevitable that hardships are going to come? There's going to be conflict. There's going to be an issue. There's going to be a disagreement. How come we can't understand that when it comes to us? How come a husband and a wife can't understand that? How come a brother and a brother can't understand that? How come brothers and sisters can't understand that? Black people, when I say black, I mean all 12 tribes of Israel. We need to understand that, yeah, this is going to happen. It's going to happen. Huh? It's going to happen. And what Leor Cohen does, what the devil does, what the music industry does, what the politicians do, what the oppressors do, what the media does, what this systematic racism and white supremacy does, is it thrives on those minute matters. And I'm saying minute because it's not something that you cannot get over. Am I right? It's not something that we cannot just go boom and get over it, right? It's horrible. It's horrible for us to stress on, okay, we all come from slavery. We're all enslaved. We all came off of slave ships. We all came from the barrios and the gutters and the slums and the plantations. We all come from hell. We live in hell. So the conditions in hell is going to be tough. So if he puts you right here next to me, and my elbow goes like this, and it bumps you, and your elbow goes like this, and it bumps me, I'm going to hate you forever? Or should I go, we got to find a way, brother. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I bumped you. We're going to have to find a way. We're going to find a way to get up out of this tight condition. Sisters, is it really that bad that he left his shoes in the middle of the floor? It is that bad. See, the media is going to tell you that he has to be perfection to your happiness and to your liking. Brothers, you're going to have to deal with a past. You're going to have to deal with it and say, that's your past. That woman is going away. As long as you agree to be made new, good. We can move forward. Society, this devil it's white supremacy, I'm telling you. It's white supremacy that's going to take you and whisper in your ear. What did Satan do to Eve in the garden? The serpent, excuse me, which is Satan. What did the serpent do? He told her about how great she could be, how she could be like God, how she could get this and did that. Oh, they lying to you. Don't sit there and believe this trash. Excuse my language. I was getting ready to go in. There you go, Mataya. Perfect, guy. Perfect. So give me some more examples, everybody. Everybody, give me some more examples. Mataya gave me let's see what Mataya gave me. Money, fame, popularity, or the lack thereof. Right. Right? So give me some other examples as to the things and the ways we divide. That's great, huh? We got a class issue because they make money, they bougie. They think they better than us. Or they poor, they can't never come up. They can't never get a job. They can't never make it. I struggle. What's wrong with them? Always looking for a handout. We pitted at odds with money. That's one of the great things. Good point, brother. Popularity. Who's more known or relevant? We'll be jealous of somebody. Or if the person isn't popular, we'll look down upon them. We do that. Okay? And it's something in the flesh and it's carnal. But what Leor Cohen is going to tell you is, oh, you already had that. I didn't divide you. It's black on black issues that y'all go through. Oh, is it? Is that real? Oh, is that true? Give me some more, y'all. Give me some more. Don't make me get them all. I know y'all know I can name them all. Give me some more. Things that we divide in. Give me some more, y'all. I'm going to play the clip. And then I'm going to play the next one. This one, yeah. I'm going to play the next one. Let's play the clip. Any comments? Go ahead and pop them in, y'all.
Right. But I think he's right on.
And being a crackhead wasn't cool.
When Nori asked him that question, and the specific question for those who didn't watch it was,
Is Leor the reason Jay-Z and Dame Dash is not together?
his response to that question was, if Dame and Jay were really together, then I couldn't have been the reason that they split.
If Leor was the reason, then they never were together in the first place.
Right. But I think he's right on that. but I do think there could have been more of an elaborate answer. Are you the one that showcased that? Did you give him the option? Did you push him and make him aware of what he could do and that what you would support? Did you give him the idea to do that? Did you violate and have meetings behind his back? So when that meeting happened, when Dame was yelling, who made that meeting? It's the tape of it and me being mad. Those are questions I think should be asked, and people want to know. It's the elephant in the room.
I'm sick of this shit. Go get Leor.
When Nori asked him that,
I remember that video. I remember that clip. They had JT in a room with all Edomites, all Jewish, the devils, the synagogue of Satan up in there. And then Dash just pops up on the scene, wondering what's going on. How come everybody quiet? What's going on upstairs? Who upstairs? And he walks in on their meeting and says, "Oh, you're just gonna have a meeting with my artist behind my back?" That's how you divide and conquer. That's simple, easy, and plain. And then you're gonna pick and nitpick at the flaws of your brother. That's what the Satan is going to do and whisper in your ear. Right? Come on, sisters, tell me some things that they're going to use to divide you from other sisters. What do they use, sisters? What do they do to divide you from your man or from the black man or from your brother? What do they do, brothers? Come on, man, pop them in the chat. We go to the next one.
And being a crackhead wasn't cool. Now it seemed like they're making it cool to be drinking lean and syrup, and
it's the most dangerous. It's the most dangerous thing that's facing our society.
So why sign an artist that would promote that?
Because I already answered that question. You weren't paying attention. She asked me talent or issues, and I said talent. But I have to. I can't give up on people.
But I'm saying that's hypocritical, though. You're saying
it's opportunistic. Yeah. I got people to feed. I got a business to run.
You're gonna make Dame Dash take this clip and call you a culture vulture.
Who's Dame Dash? You brought him up. I don't even know him. So you bring his name up. I don't even know him. So
y'all made a lot of money together.
Made a lot of
money.
Come
on, Leo. Don't do that to him.
I don't know him.
And being a crackhead wasn't cool.
Damn,
it's like they're making it cool to be.
Who is he?
It's the most dangerous. It's the most dangerous thing.
Did y'all hear that? If not him, then who is he? That's in scripture. If he's not the devil, then who is it? Who's the devil then? If we can't say the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, who is it? Who is the goddamn devil on the earth? Who's the goddamn devil? I can't say who the devil is. You can't say who is it then? Everybody the devil. Okay. Well, who take the charge? Every time I see a movie about the devil, come on, y'all. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Every time I see a movie about the devil, who plays the devil? Who do they always get to play the devil and to show how wicked this devil is? Can anybody tell me? Y'all still deciding the Israelis or the Palestinians. We ain't down with none of them. Because the devil pays both of them. Joe Biden pays both of them. The United Nations pays both of them. Huh? Am I lying? Am I making this up? You go to work, you go to a slavery, you go to a 9 to 5, and you work. And you sisters, y'all work so hard. I be seeing y'all. You brothers work so hard. I know it. I am it. And all them taxes that get taken out, you know where that's going? That's going to Leo Cohen and his people. It's going to the Israelis and the Palestinians to fight a war. Not to feed your people. Not to take care of your people. That's going to the Afghanis and the Afghanistans. Not to feed your people. Not to take care of your people. But Commander General Yahanna of the ISUPK will do it. They would say they broke and they play women against each other. Very good one, sister. Can you elaborate on that, Princess Raya? That's a good one, Princess Raya UPK. They would say they broke and they play women against each other. Give me some more, sister. You're absolutely right. They love to strive on black men being broke. Woo! I go on social media and black women make fun of black men. They use two main insults. Either you gay or you broke. And I'll be like, dang. He say something against you and you gotta be gay or broke. Huh? I know exactly what I'm talking about. All right. Let me play it one more time. Let me see if anybody got something else. Come on, y'all. Work with me, man. It's the Hidden Truth Revealed. Come on now. Y'all gotta rock with me now.
That's facing our society.
Are you
So why sign an artist that would promote that?
Because I already answered that question. You weren't paying attention. She asked me talent or issues, and I said talent. But I have to. I can't give up on people.
But I'm saying that's hypocritical, though. You're saying the
it's
opioid problem's a problem.
opportunistic. Yeah. I got people to feed. I got a business to run.
You're gonna make Dame Dash take this clip and call you a culture vulture.
Who's Dame Dash? You brought him up. I don't even know him. So you bring his name up. I don't even know him. So
y'all made a lot of money together.
Made a lot of
Come
money.
on, Leo. Don't do that to him.
I don't know him.
And being a crackhead wasn't cool. Now they seem like
He don't know Dame Dash. You see how the devil lied right to your face? You don't know who Dame Dash is. This devil will lie right to your face. I'm glad they stayed on it, though. I got to give it up for Charlemagne and Envy on that one. They did stay on it. I got to give it to them for that. All right, y'all. Anything else on that? That was wicked as hell. That's it for that. All right, this is the next clip I'm gonna play. This made me really sad. This made me really sad. Let me see. Let me just show this one right here. Do we love our children?
What's going on, America? I'm the right wing danger out of Mac, and in this video,
did y'all see this video?
Talk about one of the most disgusting.
I guess this little boy, right? He's a content creator on social media. He's a content creator, right? He's been doing it ever since he was a little boy. I guess his mother and his father approved of it and allowed him to do it. Now, this little boy is at some type of makeshift prom for people who didn't have a prom in high school. That's what I'm putting together, gathering. And he got to go, and his mother is there. And he got so mad he saw his mother twerking on some man that's not his father. Twerking, period. It makes me wonder, do we really love our children like we say we do? Buying your kids Jordans is not love. Y'all do know that, right? Giving your children birthdays and Christmas is not love. I think we think that that is. We think that it is equivalent. We think that following society's norms or expectations as to what you should give your children. Christmas is coming up, so everybody thinks giving their gifts, Christmas gifts to their children, is love or a form of love. I go out and work hard to give my children this. That means nothing. That doesn't mean you love your child. Because then in turn, that means that you have to gift yourself something for some selfish act in which society tells you to be selfish. So you give yourself the option of being a hoe and twerking on everybody because it gives you some type of attention or gratification. So since you get that attention and gratification, you could care less about your man, your husband, your father, your brothers. You could care less about God as long as the attention is on you. So you damn sure don't give a damn or care about your own children. And when I saw this video, I see it all the time. Shalom, Sister Thawada. Please, y'all, comment. And if you saw this video, I know your heart was broken. And if your heart wasn't broken, if you didn't feel what I felt when you saw this video, I know you was just like, if you didn't feel that, then you don't give a damn about your own children or your future or your nation of people. And I'm getting tired of our people saying, well, it ain't me. Well, what I do, you are a selfish individual. If you don't care nothing about Black, Hispanic, and Native American people, you care nothing about Black people. And I say all 12 tribes. If you don't care, then you are very selfish. You are arrogant. And you are the people that think that you're better than us because white supremacy has infiltrated your mind so well, so subconsciously, that you separate yourself from your people or your nation. When I see this little boy cry because his mother was being a filthy, stinking, ass-shaking, attention whore, when I saw that, I felt the same he feels. You should feel the same. Don't be a drug dealer. Drug dealers sell drugs. You know why drug dealers sell drugs? Because they got to feed their kids. You know why strippers go on a stripper pole naked? Because they got to feed their kids. You don't love your children, and you're only being selfish to your own self. Anyway, but I'm just doing it for me. I got to pay my bills. Okay, whatever. You fell in victim to white supremacy, and you agree with the atrocities of our people, and we should remain in those atrocities and sicknesses. Why everybody laughing? Why he's crying? Why are the women laughing? He just had to push his mom's big funky ass, excuse my language, big funky behind off of a man because he's embarrassed. So like, y'all, give me a moment.
What's going on, America? I'm the right.
There you go, right here. Yo, and I'm getting tired of y'all. Y'all background whole singers, the whole cheerleaders. I'm getting this. I don't understand where y'all come from. I cannot stand y'all either. When you see a sister doing something wrong and you claim to be her friend, you are a hypocrite. You are a disgusting, foul hypocrite. I cannot stand y'all with that hypocrisy. When y'all do that, man. Let me get over here. Let me get here. Thank you for your patience. I'm just going back on a social media outlet, this platform, Facebook, on my Facebook. Broke it went down. Okay, there we go. Shalom. I'm back. Okay, went down for a moment. If you're still with me throughout, I appreciate it. Okay, let me start this video again. Do we love our children? Okay, I'm talking about what is his name? Lil James. Okay, they went to an event, a party together, and he brought his mother. He's the social media content creator. Okay, ever since he was I think a baby, a little boy. He's still a little boy. And he pushes this man off of his mother because she's shaking her funky behind all over this man. And in this video, I am getting so tired of women calling each other their friend. Y'all call each other your friend and let wickedness prevail. Y'all don't be stopping y'all friends from being nasty and disgusting. Y'all don't stop y'all friends. Y'all don't go, yo, that's not, hey girl, don't do that, girl. Get off of him. You know that ain't right. Your son here. But that ain't your man. Oh, don't do that. That's making us look bad. Oh, that's wrong. Oh, God don't like that. Because y'all friends on church for Easter Sunday and for Christmas and New Year's. Y'all friends then. You talk about all that Jesus nonsense. The blood of Jesus and the Holy Ghost, girl. I pray over my friend. But when y'all go, you shake your funky behind, nobody stops anybody. Y'all ever notice that? Now, and there's a difference, and I know I just talked about the devil and white supremacy. I understand that. And this is a tool of systematic racism, of dividing us, because they allow our sisters to be deviant and to be wicked, right? This society wants our women to be wicked and deviant and over-sexualized. So they placate on it and they stress it, right? To the point to where you will agree or accept something coming from a woman and it'll be sin, but you won't accept it from a man. Not saying that you should accept it from a man. But let me give you all an example. If women go on a trip, and it's a girl's trip, and a sister's trip, and a girlfriend, y'all get together and y'all go to Miami, or y'all go to Cancun, or y'all go to the islands, or y'all go to somewhere where it's exotic or beautiful, a beach. First thing y'all all going to do is agree on wearing swim clothes. Y'all all going to be cool with each other being naked around each other in panties. Your bathing suit. You're right, sister. The sister Natasha, you're right. Natasha Parks, you're right. But just follow me on this point. Men do promote it. Men do promote women being hoes. I agree. But what I'm saying is this. Women promote it too. Now, I'm using myself as an example, as a man, right? I don't know who you are, but your girlfriend knows who you are. And she's your friend. Let's just say me in the world. And I don't know you. And I just want gratification, sexual gratification. I don't care about you. I have no connection, no accountability or responsibility to you. But your girlfriend, your friend, your sister does, because that's your sister. So what I'm saying, sis, is this. Just follow me on this trip. Y'all go on this girls' trip. Okay? Y'all all get in your mind that somebody's going to be a hoe. Y'all know it. And y'all don't care. Nobody says anything to her. Y'all get there, y'all get to the hotel room, and everybody, excuse my language, or your girlfriend gonna call you a bitch. All y'all gonna call each other bitch and laugh and hee hee ha, or you a hoe and you a slut. And it's all fun and games. And one of you are promiscuous, and then another follows suit. And a couple of y'all be hoes. Oh, I'm gonna sleep with him tonight. Don't worry, I'll come back to the hotel room. Don't tell my man. Don't tell my father. Don't tell my brothers and sisters. And don't tell God, right? I thought we should all be loving Jesus. Y'all all go to the same church, or all send scriptures to each other, or all pray for each other to get that job or that promotion. I pray for you to get it, make it through them hard times. You do. So while y'all all out on Miami Beach, and you know she's being foul and disgusting, you don't care? Y'all go to the club, and you know she's shaking her behind all over the place. There's no God or Jesus now. Let me say why. Let me bring it to what I'm bringing up, all right? If you're a true friend, you're going to stop your friend from being wicked, from being an adulteress, from being a harlot. You're going to stop her from doing that. Or you're not going to be friends with her anymore. You will not approve of it. We have to be accountable for each other. I'm accountable for my brother. If me and my brother go on a trip, right? Let's say me and my brother, now we go on a trip, right? I go on a trip with this brother. I go on a trip with 3 brothers. Okay? One brother says, I'm going to smash everything I can get. I'm going to have sex with every woman I grab. If I don't say anything to him about that, then I'm partially wrong, because he's right there. I'm going to say, don't do that, brother. You just going to make all these women hoes and just have sex with them and leave them? You just going to be like that? I can't get down with that. I have to say something. There's a brother that's going to say something. Or check this out. What if we go on this trip and one of these men goes, you know what? I'm going to go on this trip and I'm going to be a full out sodomite. I'm going to join the LGBTQ down in Miami. I'm going to go blow rod. I'm going to go bend my back over and let them bust it wide open so they can tear me out the frame. I'm supposed to stand there and go, that's him and his business. Men aren't going to do that for the most part. Do y'all see where I'm coming from? We got to start being accountable, knowing the tricks and the wiles of the devil in society and what it pushes and promotes. We got to be accountable for each other. Just like Leor Cohen is the devil, we got to have our brotherhood tight, connected, so that Dame Dash and Jay-Z could go, all right, man, there's some issues that we got. We're going to have to work these issues out. But we ain't going to let Leor Cohen do secret meetings with us. All right, girl, we just came down here to have fun. Can't we have fun together? Or you just got to be like that. That's not right. Because you're a reflection of me, and I'm a reflection of you. Nah, brother, you ain't going to do all that, man. That's not smart, brother, to just have sex with any woman and just throw her away, brother. You're not supposed to do all that. We're accountable for each other. That's what the Bible is all about. That's what Christ was talking about, to lay down his life. Laying down your life, meaning that you're sacrificing your carnal flesh and how everybody would receive you, because that's not cool. That's not the thing to say. So when I'm watching Lil James watch his mother shake her funky behind, all I can hear in the background is, go, girl, go, go. Nobody's saying, your son is here. Watch the video clip. Did you see the girl getting mad at the boy? Did you see the sister behind him? The sister was behind him going, yeah, 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 yeah. Yo, the over-sexualization that the devil done played, that white supremacy done put on black people is filthily ridiculous. It's outstanding. Everything about us is sexualized. Cameron and Mace just talked about how they had sex with the same woman at the same time. And I'm like, God damn, y'all disgusting. And I'm not saying that it was right, but damn, y'all not even going to keep that like, yo, we ain't going to talk about that. There's no secret side to nothing no more. We're all just over-sexualized. That is a tool of systematic racism. When you over-sexualize a people, you can control them more because their hormones can't be disciplined. She has to shake her ass. He got to jump on a booty. You just got to do it. Nobody says, God damn, do I have to do this? And I just can't fight that feeling anymore. That was Edomites. Edomites used to be like, I can't control it. Afternoon delight. When her husband goes off to work, I'm going to go over there this afternoon. She was only 16. Rock and roll stars. That was them. Now you got nothing but R&B and rappers and hip hop moguls is talking about all the disgusting things they did. And I'm glad it comes out because everybody should be under the jet. Relax. Have some goddamn discipline. Black people got to twerk everywhere. When I saw this video, before I saw this video, I saw a woman twerking on somebody at a wedding. I don't know who it was, but it wasn't the bride and groom. A damn sure wasn't the groom, because the father came up and looked at his daughter twerking on somebody and gave her a look of disgust, and she paused and stood there. We cannot stop it. In restaurants, remember that black-owned restaurants a couple of years ago? Brother had a restaurant. He had a DJ in there. He said, I just want to play some music. He put on a song, and the women stood on the tables and the chairs, and the men took out ones and threw them up in there. Like, we cannot help it? God damn. I think we should be accountable for each other. And the child recognizes. You mean to tell me a child recognizes that this is embarrassing and that this is wrong? A child. Black people, we got to get out of the child mentality. We act like goddamn children. We really, really do. We argue with each other like children. We bicker and fight like children. We play all goddamn day and night long like children. I work at a slavery, and I'm hearing this stuff from these. Yeah, we'll be in that truck with her for 8 to 12 hours, so you know it's going to pop up. Damn! We talk about sex like children. Y'all having sex at a child place? What? What the hell is we doing? You see everybody pull their phones out? Look at the woman behind them. This boy got to be embarrassed. So everybody going to pull their phones out. Everybody's going to laugh. This is funny. Yo, he caught her. Oh, wow. And the one that's standing on the cat's back. Now he's wrong, all right? And she going go, that's your mother. Yeah, that's your mother like what? What that mean? She's saying that's your mother like you don't discipline your mother. She grown. Don't we have that in our society? That's why we're destroyed. Our children know better than us. He's crying. He's crying. He's crying. He's using his jacket, his suit coat, the lapel on his suit coat to wipe off his tears while they got cameras in his face. Barakatah Yahweh Shai for the father not being there in the sense of this. That father would have been capable of punching everybody in the goddamn face. I know I have to stay disciplined as a priest and prophet in the ISUPK. But if I was there, I would have had a lot of choice words for all these women sitting around cackling and rooting on adultery and whorism in front of a boy. And then when he grows up, how is he going to respect women? Let alone his mother. How is he going to show any respect? He's not. He doesn't have to if this is what he's being taught. It's a joke? Damn, you got a laugh in his face? And she was still dancing. You're selfish. If I'm saying something that's different, please, y'all correct me. Y'all tell me I'm wrong. Please let me know. If I'm wrong, y'all let me know I'm wrong. Please. Please put it in the comments. Thank you, sister. Con, they both were out of pocket. That was absolutely embarrassing. Adar, I'm off the water, brother. Gabriel Phelps, what's up, brother? Natasha Parks, thank you. Brother said, oh no, we can't even go on that trip. Right. Somebody saying they're going to be a sodomite on a trip. We're not going. Somebody said he's going to just have sex, put his rod in any and everything. We're not going.
Yes. She told you wrong. That's not accurate. How?
That's what He crying, man. Absolutely, it is disturbing to watch. It's horrible, man. It's atrocious. It's vile. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. Am I wrong? Let me know. What's going on? I must be wrong. I must be out my mind right now. I gotta be going crazy. I gotta be going crazy to be thinking of it like this. Right? I gotta be wrong. I'm trying to set this up to water y'all for y'all patience. The water for y'all bearing with me. Okay. All right. Anybody got any comments? I'm making this up, right? I'm making this up. Should I pull up the other ones too? Or was that enough for the day? Was that enough for the day, or should I pull up all of them? Like, what? How do we keep? Like, we the type of people. Our culture have been so destroyed. Our morals and our integrity have been so destroyed. We could do drugs in front of our children, and when our children ask about the drugs, we'll go, "I'm grown. Don't you worry about this. Do as I say, not as I do." Am I making something up? Come on now. Now, when you're raised like that, you're raised to be a liar. You're raised to be hypocritical. And we must stop being like that with our children. We must stop being like that with each other, especially our children, because that shows and proves that we will have no future. The children won't respect you. The children won't respect you. They can't respect you. Why should they respect you? You don't respect yourself, but you want your children to respect you? That makes no sense. That's not fair, right? That's got to be wrong. Okay? All right. Let me get this other one. The water for y'all patient. Mm-hmm. Okay, Salaki, y'all. Oh, okay. Now, all right, when we see things like that, Oh man, I ain't even gonna show these other video clips, man, because y'all already know. Y'all already know, man. I done seen some things and it just blew my mind, man, with this social media thing and the attention for the social media, for the clicks and the likes and the clout. And it just goes bananas. And then people tell you that it's part of a culture. I like the New Orleans bounce, right? I like the sound of New Orleans bounce, the music. I'm a fan of it. I like how it speeds up and how they put the vocals over the beat, right? It kind of reminds me of Go-Go in DC, but it's still different. It's a little different, but it's still got that same feel to it of taking the vocals and putting it over a hardcore beat. All right. And when I would start listening to it more and more, the New Orleans bounce some years ago, about 4 or 5 years ago, I really started getting into it and going on YouTube and finding the different groups, the different rappers in the beat. And a lot of what they say is off and wicked. But I would listen to it, right? And then a video would pop up. In one video, there was at like a family cookout. And there were children there doing the twerk dancing with the grown women twerkers, boys and girls. And I'm like, yo, how could y'all have these babies out here like this? And I go in the comment section, and the comment section is saying, oh, it's part of our culture, our New Orleans culture. Same thing like when you watch dance hall, listen to dance hall, and they do the carnival in the streets, and the soca in the streets. And they just dance with everybody, and I'm like, yo, why y'all dancing on everybody like that? Like, we can't just listen to the music. Like, we can't just play music and dance. We gotta sexually just jump on everybody, and they're going to tell you it's part of their culture. It's not part of their culture. But being over-sexualized is not part of your culture. That is not pro-black. That is not black. That is not Israelite. That's not part of your culture. It has nothing to do with the Bible and righteousness. Okay, you were never called to be over-sexualized as a people, and it affects and hurts your people. All right, and to see our children go through it, we should have an immediate halt and look at it as such, like, yo, we got to change. We got to do better and get better right now. The time for us to get better and do better is now. Especially when you see things like this. Don't let it pass as if you're not, okay, as if you're not to speak out against it. What does the Lord say about you not speaking out against it? Let me get that scripture. Pulling up the scripture. Thank y'all for your patience. Oh man, Salaki, y'all. Thank you for y'all patience. I'm going to grab it right now. Please bear with me. Oh man, I cannot. This is not it. It's a lot for y'all. I'm gonna get it for y'all and I'm gonna post it. It's about the scripture. I'm paraphrasing. It's basically saying, the scripture is basically saying, I'm just looking for the location. And I apologize, y'all. It's basically saying if you see evil and you speak not against the evil, you are a partaker in the evil. If you see evil and wickedness and you don't speak out against it, you become a partaker of the evil. That's what the Bible says. So when everybody gets in an uproar about the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, and say, well, why y'all keep talking about this? Or why y'all be bringing up current events? Or why y'all talk about what everybody else is doing? Won't y'all just focus on yourself? That's the stupidest thing. I don't understand that concept. When they say, why don't y'all just focus on yourself? We are those people. Those people are me. That's the most selfish thing that I can understand, hear from people. What are you talking about? That means that you have no mission to go out and seek and save that which is lost. That is our mission. That's our goal. That should be everybody's goal. You are to seek and save that which is lost. Lost, who's lost? The lost 12 tribes of Israel, the lost sheep. Now, which I said, the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That's whom we are sent for. That's who we go out to. So if those people are lost and we speak nothing about them being lost or wicked or in sin or foul or being destroyed or their oppression or their poverty and their condition, if we don't speak out against it and about it, then we're not saving people. We don't care if they change or if they be better or follow Christ, follow the Most High. We don't care nothing about it. Then what's the point? Because you're going to watch it. You're going to watch it and you're going to say something. Just like you watch us and say something. I can't stand when people look at us and they always talk about us and they'll be like, damn. So we can't talk about people, what's going on in the world. But you can talk about us. The hypocrisy. Because I know you talk about all the filth that goes on. I know you see it. Stop lying. Stop lying, man. Let's be real with each other. What is your objective? Your objective is to speak against evil. If you speak against if you see evil and speak not against it, let me try to find this scripture, man. I gotta find this scripture. I keep paraphrasing it, but I gotta find it, y'all. And I apologize. Just bear with me one moment. This it. Is it in Proverbs? Let me see, y'all. Thank y'all for your patience. All right, the water for y'all patience. Here we go. I think this is it here. Is this it? Let me get this scripture, man. Proverbs chapter 24. I think it's Proverbs 24, 11 and 12. Let me check here. Mark 10 and 46. Let me see. I want to leave y'all with this scripture. All right. Okay, let me just see here. Proverbs chapter 24 and 11. If thou forbear to deliver them that are drawn unto death, and those that are ready to be slain, if thou sayest, behold, we knew it not, doth not he that pondereth the heart consider it? And he that keepeth thy soul, doth not he know it? And shall not he render to every man according to his works? All right. Meaning, you know, people is going to death. You know, people are living in death and going to be put to death because of their wickedness, right? Let me read it again. Let me read Proverbs again. Let me put it up in here in the chat. Let me try one more time. There we go. Salakia, y'all. The water. Okay. Put that in there. That way everybody can read it. All right. Proverbs chapter 24, 11 and 12 says this. If thou forbear to deliver them that are drawn unto death. Are our people drawn unto death? Yes. Our people are drawn unto death. Systematic racism, oppression, the environment and society that we live in, which is ruled by Satan, and they were Satan worshipers and devil. You see these devils and how they are. They care not about the laws of God, right? So since they care not about the laws of God, they don't care about you. They want you to be wicked. That's the society we live in. And when you live, sin is what? The end of sin is what? Death. Death is what sin equivalates to. So you see these people that are drawn unto death, and those that are ready to be slain. If thou sayest, behold, we knew it not. You're going to say to yourself, oh, I didn't know they was like that. Oh, I didn't know them statistics. I didn't know our people was destroyed like that. Oh, that's not true. Doth not that pondereth the heart consider it? Don't you got a heart? Don't you have some compassion? And he that keepeth thy soul, doth not he know it? And shall not he render to every man according to his works? All right, man. Your work is to save those that which are lost, to save all people. That's your purpose. So when you see these things, you should speak out against it. If you don't speak out against it, you're just as guilty as the problem. You are a part of the problem and not the solution. It's either one or the other. Cannot be both. Right? You have to be a part of the solution. You can't be part of the problem. All right, let me get some more of it. Okay, let me see here. 46 through 49. Let me see if this is it. All right. Oh, here we go. Ephesians chapter 5. That's what I want. Bear with me, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. That's what I want. Ephesians chapter 5. All right, I'm gonna finish it with this, y'all. And I'm gonna play the clip from us at home. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 11. And have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. Y'all see that, right? That's the scripture. Oh, let me do this again. Y'all been patient with me today. Y'all got any comments? Any comments? There we go. This is what I want to bring out. This is what I want to bring out. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 11. And have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. For it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret. But all things that are reproved are made manifest by the light. For whatsoever doth make manifest is light. All right. Basically, meaning when he says reprove them, have no fellowship, but rather reprove them. To reprove them means to speak against what they're doing is wrong. All right. We have to be accountable for each other. Okay. And also acknowledge who the devil is and how he says set this whole thing up. It goes hand in hand. But the reason why we talk about it so much in the ISUPK as to who is the devil is because nobody wants to tell us about who the devil is. Santa Claus. All right. I'm not talking about Saint Nick, the historic Saint Nick. I'm talking about Santa Claus. Excuse me. And Christmas and all that. For you to continue to do wicked, or for you to continue to see wicked and not speak against it, you're not doing what the scriptures command you to do. You are to reprove those things and bring the darkness into the light. And you expose it. When you put something under a light, then now you can see every part of it, every flaw, every aspect. Right? Let me see. I'll put this under the light. Y'all can see it. Okay? You can see the flaw in it. You can see that there's a bend in it. Okay? All right? And that's the point. Okay. The water for y'all joining me today. The Hidden Truth Revealed. Rakata Yahweh Shai. Okay. Salute to all the brothers, to all the sisters. Once again, shout out to all the brothers that put their boots on the ground. Everybody that donated clothes to the ISUPK. They were distributed. It was a successful event. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Praise be to the Most High, man. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And it goes and shows that the Lord is dealing with the ISUPK. All right, let's go ahead, man. Let me pull this video up. We're going to call it like that. Shalom, warrior. How you doing, Gabor? Gabor? Gabor Rakah, how you doing, Play this clip, man. Y'all check out Commanding General Yahanna tonight, all right? Make sure y'all check out Commanding General Yahanna tonight. General Muhammad's class, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Commanding General Yahanna, his show, radio show, every Monday night, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Check that out and support it. Okay, we're going to play this clip. Play these clips, man.
Hey, Shalom, this is Priest and Captain Katazai, the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under Commanding General Yahanna at 125th Street, Harlem, New York. You understand? 1 West. You understand? Now, let me tell y'all something right now. Y'all flip this camera right quick. You see all these men? You understand? You got hundreds of men out here right now who have all gathered themselves together on one accord because we are on this mission right now for our people, blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. Everybody talking free Palestine. We need to free Harlem. We need to free Flint, Michigan. We need to free El Barrio, the Res, the ghetto. You understand that? So as a result, we're going to be out here putting in work, you understand, until our king return. We ain't just walking. We ain't just marching. You understand that? Let me tell you what we're doing right now. We about to clothe, you understand, the less fortunate. The children, the women, the babies, everybody. Shalom.
Y'all leave y'all show at these.
Hey, Shalom. This
Hey man, what's going on, man? It's ISUPK. We out here on 96th Street in Manhattan, where they keeping what they call the migrants. We call our people. And right here, we out here passing out clothes. We don't march and took over the whole zone. And that's what we're gonna do for the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. No matter where you are, we will take care. Hey man, what's going on, man? It's ISUPK. We out here on 96th Street in Manhattan, where they keeping what they call the migrants. We call our people. And right here, we out here passing out clothes. We don't march and took over the whole zone. And that's what we're gonna do for the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. No matter where you are, we will take care.
All right, y'all. The why. Right? Shalom. Okay, shalom. Play this track again.